Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
She's been leading a very valiant fight.
We did not vote for this. We voted for an end to foreign wars. They are going to lead us into World War III. Release the Epstein files. Every single name.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
A traitor is an American that serves foreign countries and themselves. My sole focus is putting America first.
We don't give a crap about your opinion.
Why don't you f off? How about that?
She doesn't give a rat's ass about the donors. She cares about the people.
Paying farmers in Ukraine. Well, our farmers are going broke. This is America last across the board. And taking away Americans' guns. They're claiming that'll keep Americans safe. That's insanity. NPR and PBS have increasingly become radical left-wing echo chambers. You all can hate us on your own dime. I think your fake eyelashes are messing up. You should be prosecuted for crimes against humanity. You belong in prison, Dr. Fauci. The people of this country are what matters. I won't stop living, I won't stop speaking, and I won't stop fighting. And neither should you.
Life with MTG starts right now.
We are headed to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. We are very excited. We're going to get some stem cells, and these stem cells come from the umbilical cords of newborn babies. So we're both very pro-life. Would never want stem cells from embryos, but definitely are excited to get stem cells for our health, just for regenerative healing and age and anti-aging, as we're both in our 50s and you can't get it in the United States. So that's another one of our problems in the United States is there's many things that you can't do that are so healthy for you at home in America, but you have to fly out of the country to do it. So Brian,
Let's go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We'll be landing in the airport in just a few minutes.
We are here in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. We just landed. Now we got to go through customs and get our bags.
This is the greatest immigration line I've ever seen in the history of immigration. So we've done 3 countries in 2 days.
Yeah, we've done. Yesterday, we woke up in Costa Rica and drove to the airport in Liberia. Flew from Liberia to Houston, spent the night in Houston last night, went out and had a great steak dinner. Then we got up in the morning in Houston, then flew to Puerto Vallarta, and now we're here. We just landed.
Okay. I found him.
Yeah, he was over there.
He's ready to go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What do you think about the military? It's great.
Yeah, it's great. I like security,
We like border security.
like all the border security. Okay, let's see what we have in here. We've got some nuts and some waters.
Isn't it funny how they ask you, what are you bringing in, any fruits or vegetables? And your answer was what?
I said, no, I'm coming to eat the fruits and vegetables grown down here.
Not the garbage we would bring in.
No. Okay, so I've just been handed our itinerary for the weekend, and it's got everything printed up here.
Hola.
It's got our information, arrival, and all that. We'll keep that separate. It tells us what we'll be doing on Friday. Today's Thursday. So Friday, they're going to pick us up at the hotel, take us to the clinic for the blood work. And it says, remember to fast for 8 hours before blood work. So nothing to eat or drink after midnight. And it says you're allowed to drink water in the morning. So it's all normal blood work. And we will be picked up tomorrow at 8:15 a.m. So, Brian, we got the rest of the day today.
We got a free day.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we'll go to the hotel, check in, unpack, probably hit the gym, get some exercise today, and probably go to the pool and the beach and have some fun. That's for later. A little bag for me and a hat for you. All right, so we just got checked in here at the Conrad in Punta de Mita outside of Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, where we have traveled basically to do our own version of medical tourism. But I'd like to give you a little bit of background on why this is so important. Americans are facing a healthcare crisis, and I just want to run you through the facts. You see, the Democrats passed the Affordable Health Care Act in 2010. Back then, the average price of a silver benchmark plan for health insurance was approximately $232 a month. Well, I'd have you know that today that same plan is well over $625 a month. Health insurance has become completely unaffordable for many Americans. So much so that approximately 27% of Americans under the age of 65, yep, that's working adults, do not have health insurance. 27%. This is unforgivable. Many of them don't have health insurance because they simply cannot afford it. You see, health insurance is gotten so out of control that it's over 10% of Americans that are working jobs every single day that are simply priced out of the health insurance market. Health insurance for a family of four is approximately, on average, $2,300 a month. That's roughly $27,000 a year for a family of four. You think about it, at the cost of living today, it's practically impossible for an average middle-class family of four to afford their health insurance policy, afford their mortgage, their rent, all of the cost of living bills, and to pay for kids too. This is outrageous. Okay, not only are they spending approximately $27,000 a year, their deductibles are anywhere between $7,000 and $10,000. So if the kids get sick, somebody breaks their arm, there's a surgery, there's a car accident, these American families of four, not only are they paying $27,000 a year with health insurance premiums, you add on their deductible that may be as high as $10,000, and they are simply in for paying their health insurance at $37,000. And I guarantee you it's a lot more than that with out-of-pocket cost. Well, regional competition and state healthcare regulations also cause prices to fluctuate across state lines, which is also unfair. So depending on what state you're in, what region of the country, your health insurance costs may be higher than other parts of the country. This is absurd, and this is exactly what our government has done to us. Now, I've blamed Democrats for this, but let me tell you, what have Republicans done? They've done nothing. They have failed over and over again since 2010 to do anything about the Affordable Health Care Act, no matter how many times they have campaigned on it every single election cycle. This was one of my big fights before I left Congress with the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. While the government was shut down for 8 weeks in the fall of 2025, I was demanding, what is our Republican plan for health insurance and health care for Americans? Because I watched so many people in my rural district in Northwest Georgia just simply not be able to afford it. And it was a constant issue that I always heard about. Well, I want you to know today, as of now, Republicans still don't have a plan, and Mike Johnson has come up with nothing for the American people. And Republicans hold the majority in the House, the Senate, and the White House. And Americans still can't afford health insurance and healthcare costs in general. So, what has that done? Well, let me tell you, over time, tens of millions of Americans have simply taken to airplanes and traveled to other countries for medical procedures. It's called medical tourism, and there's all kinds of things that Americans leave their own country to go to foreign countries to seek treatment for. Let me tell you something, it's saving them anywhere from 40 to 80%. It's cheaper in cost to go to other countries outside of the US. Mexico, Costa Rica, Turkey, Germany, Asia, just to name a few, are the countries that Americans are traveling to. They're going for cosmetic surgeries, dentistry, orthopedic surgeries like joint replacements, fertility treatments, organ and heart surgeries, and many more treatments. Not only because of the cost, but also because our own FDA does not approve many treatments that Americans are seeking. And for the freest country in the world, we as Americans are not very free, and that's unfair. Think about it. Here we have our FDA blocking treatments, like important treatments, like stem cell treatments, which is why I'm in Mexico. And they block these, why? Because it would hurt Big Pharma. If the FDA approved many of the treatments that Americans are seeking outside of the United States, it would be Big Pharma that would be hurt the most. And you want to know who fills your lawmakers' pockets? It's Big Pharma. They're some of the top contributors. And that's why you have to travel outside of America. Here's an example. In Turkey, you can get insulin for $3 to $4 a vial. $3 to $4 a vial. Insulin is a life-saving medication for diabetics. Not only for many adults and older adults have to use insulin to simply stay alive, but think about how many children suffer with type 1 diabetes, and this is life-saving medication for them. Well, if you travel to Turkey, it only costs you a few bucks per vial. In the United States, even though the Trump administration and the previous administration, the Biden administration, had done work to lower the cost of insulin, it's still over $35 a month for many Americans and can be even higher for others. Many medications that require prescriptions in the US, like antibiotics, birth control, ADHD medications, things like Xanax, asthma medications, painkillers, these can all be found over the counter in many foreign countries. But in the United States, not only do you need a prescription, but you need a doctor that will write you one. So we're in Mexico, Brian and I, we came here, and we're doing our own medical tourism. And we think this is incredibly important. I'll give you a little inside information about myself. I don't have health insurance, and I want to see if I can take care of myself as best possible. Yes, I know I'm taking a risk, but I can take care of myself as best possible by doing what I've always done, eating healthy, doing great exercise, sleeping good at night, but also seeking alternative treatments that are good for me as I age, because I'm 52 years old now. So we're coming here for stem cells. We're coming here for stem cells IV. These are MSCs, mesenchymal stem cells. These are the stem cells that are found in the umbilical cord after a baby is born. It does not hurt a baby. It does not involve fetuses in any way, shape, or form. These are simply the stem cells that unfortunately get thrown in the trash so many times, but they're important and they're life-saving. Here's what they can do. Many of them can cause regeneration of bone, cartilage, muscle, fat cells. They can also stop damaged tissue. It can be healing. They can help with injuries. They're very anti-inflammatory, which can treat and prevent chronic inflammation, which leads to disease. They're good for your immune system. They help your growth factors, and everybody wants that. They can help with mitochondria. They have even been shown in some studies to lengthen telomeres. We all need longer telomeres because that shows how long we live, and many more treatments. Well, tomorrow we will be heading on over to the clinic, and I'll be taking all of you with us, and we'll meet the people that work at the clinic, highly trained professionals, and you'll get to see what we do. And tomorrow we'll be doing blood work. So Brian and I, we have to fast overnight, which is no problem for us. And we'll be doing blood work. We'll get a full panel of results, which I'm very much looking forward to. And then the next day, we will be getting an IV with stem cells that will also have vitamin C and NAD+. And so we're really looking forward to it. We'll be taking you with us just to show you everything that we'll be doing. All right, so today's Friday and we're getting ready to leave the hotel and head over to the Dream Body Clinic to get our blood test, all of our blood work done. And all right, it's time to go. How are you today?
How you doing?
Oh, wow. Look at, there's my veins.
Have you ever seen this before?
There's another good one.
What's that?
Our nurses are so good, they like never miss or anything. So it's like, you go,
Brian, look at that. These are my veins. This is a vein finder. That's incredible. I've had nurses miss before and that hurts, but this makes it, I guess, easier. Get our pressure. Sorry. That's okay.
Open until your head. That's it. And now with this. Enjoy that. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is alcohol. Is that it? Okay, we are page. So sorry.
See, I know she's a pro.
Is that pretty much the easiest?
Yes, that was no problem.
Goodness, what do you think about this little device?
Yeah, I think it's very helpful. I would imagine it would be good, especially for with children. They have teeny tiny little veins or elderly people. Good device.
Got a lot of veins in my human arm.
Got some good ones in there.
I got some good veins.
Oh yeah.
Right there, yep.
Oh yeah.
Massive veins.
Massive veins.
Massive veins.
Yes.
For a big baby. Massive veins.
Oh, don't be a baby.
Oh, I'm not a baby.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
That's cool technology, though.
Yeah,
It really is.
it is. It's incredible.
And like you said, like people that are elderly that have small veins, or little kids that have small veins.
Well,
Right there, it's just
all ages.
all ages.
All ages. Yes.
Maps it out.
How do you feel?
Okay, it doesn't feel good, but it doesn't feel bad.
No.
Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
interview.
It's no problem.
No problem.
Almost finished. I will put that. You know.
About doing?
Yeah. Can you flex them in this position? Okay, just relax. Just relax. Put it. Check. Perfect.
Perfect.
There's not even a mark.
Not even a mark.
No,
It didn't even leave a mark.
no.
I got bit by mosquitoes the other day that have far worse than this.
That's true.
That's true. Thank you, baby. Okay, phase 1 done.
Our driver just picked us up from our hotel and we're headed to the clinic, the Dream Body Clinic, where we'll be getting our stem cell IVs today. Now, how it works is we flew in on Thursday, we got our blood work done on Friday. We've had a lot of downtime, so it's really nice. You can make a little vacation weekend out of it. And then Saturday is the day where you get your treatments done. And for me, I have a more proactive view on how to take care of myself. I'm 52 years old. I've always eaten well, exercised, and I don't have health insurance. So for me, I look at how am I spending money on my health, and treatments like stem cell therapies to me are a great expenditure. So there's a lot of other treatments that people do when they come here. People come for joint issues such as injuries they've had, arthritis, and they get stem cells injected directly in their joints. There's other treatments that are available for many different health conditions. People have even come to the clinic after having a stroke to help them recover. There's parents who take their children to get stem cell treatments for different problems their kids are having or different conditions. So it's widely used for many different health issues. I think it's great because it's regenerative, it's restoring, and it works on a cellular level. These are stem cells that come from the umbilical cord. They're very healthy. They don't involve aborted fetuses at all. They're completely after birth. And this is a treatment you can't get in the United States. Our FDA does not approve it. Unfortunately, I really wish that it was. And that's why medical tourism is actually such a big industry, because Americans cannot get many health treatments at home in the United States that they can at places like the Dream Body Clinic here in Mexico and other countries. And it's really a shame. You know, Americans spend anywhere from up to $27,000 a year for a family of 4 for health insurance. Then they've got a $7,000 to $10,000 deductible on top of that. Health insurance is absurdly expensive. So there's a lot of people that are choosing to go outside of our traditional health insurance and healthcare system in order to have really good health and take care of themselves. And I think it's fascinating, and I'm so excited to be here. We'll see how it goes.
Hello. Good morning.
Hi, good to see you. This is your
Good morning. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Thank you.
All right.
So I'm sitting here getting the IV that has 300 million stem cells. And then they also put, I'm going to let Josh answer this question. So pan over there to Josh.
Josh.
Hello. Yeah, so we put some melatonin first. It helps open up the blood-brain barrier for a bit. It's also the most antioxidant thing you can do. So you got more of that, you're just going to heal faster. It preps the body for the stem cells. And they're going to flow, they're going to target inflammation, they're going to seek that out, and they're just, think of them like the manager on a construction site. You already have these, the older we get, the fewer we have. So they seek out inflammation, they're going to reprogram the immune system to work the way that it should. And there's a ton of anti-aging benefits. They actually donate mitochondria to weak cells via what are called tunneling nanotubes. So these are all the things that every disease starts with: inflammation, mitochondrial health, and mesenchymal stem cells fix that. Now you can do these kind of stem cells in the US, you just can't isolate and replicate them. So that's why we have our lab here on site, so that we can do these huge numbers. because you can take them for fat or bone marrow in the US, but you might get a few 100,000. And Marjorie's doing 300 million. It's a lot of cells, and it's going to go just refresh the body and get her feeling great.
How do you feel right now?
I'm excited about everything Josh just said.
Former Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene doubling down on how she's trying to turn back time. She raised eyebrows after touting her trip south of the border for stem cell treatments to look younger. Now she's speaking with Jim Murray, saying she already feels better.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is telling Inside Edition why she's undergoing a controversial anti-aging stem cell treatment not approved in the USA.
The FDA has not approved this treatment, and the FDA says they could cause tumors, blindness, and infections. You don't believe the FDA?
Well, I did my research, and those were issues that actually happened in the United States. And the clinic that I went to, it operates at such a high standard.
The firebrand former Georgia Congresswoman just traveled to Dream Body Clinic outside Puerto Vallarta for her second treatment that touts stem cells to reverse aging.
Not bad. She's pretty good.
Greene, who's known for conspiracy theories, is a fitness buff and says she does not have health insurance.
You've admitted you don't even have health insurance. Do you worry that if you go down for treatment and then something happens, you could be on the hook for tens or hundreds of thousands in treatment?
Well, I acknowledge that I am taking a risk by not having health insurance. So I would advise anyone to look into that risk if they decide to not have health insurance like I do.
She says she's chosen to spend her money on preventative care like the stem cell IVs, which cost $4,000.
I noticed within a matter of weeks that my energy levels were already better. I was sleeping better at night. I had better mental clarity, and I would call mental sharpness, a much lowered feeling of inflammation in my body.
Greene, a former ally of President Trump turned fierce foe, is also turning her attention to her new reality series, Life with MTG. The new series launches this week on Greene's social media channels.
We're down in Mexico getting a stem cell IV.
The owner of the clinic in Mexico tells us the stem cell treatment at their facility is safe.
So one of the biggest pushbacks I've seen online is that the FDA does not approve stem cell treatments like I received in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico at the Dream Body Clinic. And the FDA has labeled these treatments and said that they are not safe or effective. Well, I just want to give you a little background information on the FDA. I served on the COVID Select Committee on Oversight when I was a member of Congress. And one of the things that I learned as a member of this very important committee was that scientists at the FDA, these are scientists that are government employees and receive a taxpayer-funded paycheck. These same scientists actually hold patents on the medications and technologies that they invent while they work at the FDA and while they get paid with your tax dollars. Then these scientists at the FDA make recommendations and say these are the medications that should be approved. So they're approving the very medications that they experimented on, that they invented, and that they hold the patent on themselves. The FDA approves these medications, and then the government sells them to pharmaceutical companies, big pharma and other pharmaceutical companies. And then when these pharmaceutical companies roll them out and your doctor prescribes you this medication after you've seen an ad for it on television, like on all the commercial breaks on many of the news shows that you see, once you get prescribed that medication and you have to pay for it, whether it's through your health insurance or out of pocket, that very scientist that works at the FDA who holds the patent on it receives a royalty. So you see, when the FDA talks about what is safe and effective, these are the same government employees and scientists that are making money off of medications that they are approving and telling you are safe and effective. That's something that I think is incredibly important for you to know. Also, how many times have you been watching television and it cuts to a commercial break and you see ad after ad of medications that they're telling you are safe and effective, yet at the bottom of the screen or at the end of the ad, it runs through a never-ending list of terrifying side effects. Everything from strokes, sudden death, depression, suicide, homicide, explosive diarrhea, you name it. The whole list is absolutely absurd. So this is what the FDA tries to tell you is safe and effective. Here's my recommendation. Do your own research. Talk to people that have actually gone and done other types of treatments. This is something that will help you be informed. And this is what I did when I made my decision to go to Mexico out of the country and get a stem cell therapy, a stem cell IV, that the FDA says is not safe and effective. So I thought that was important enough to add into this so that you would actually know and have some transparency into the FDA, which you pay for, by the way. It's funded by your tax dollars, the scientists that work there, and how they're actually making a lot of money on medications that they approve and tell you are safe and effective. All right, so we're back home in Georgia after our trip to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, where we went to the Dream Body Clinic and got stem cell treatments. And since we've come back home, and I posted and made it public that I went and got a stem cell IV and stem cell facial in Mexico, it has been absolutely amazing reading the comments on social media. I had no idea there were so many armchair medical professionals and all of a sudden stem cell experts. So I want to just talk about a few things to clear up any confusion. Number one, the stem cells that I received in a stem cell IV and facial, they come from the umbilical cord and placenta of babies that are safely delivered. They do not come from aborted fetuses. I would never, ever do that. I'm very pro-life, and I have a voting record that backs that up. So another thing that I would like to point out is this is a stem cell IV that you cannot get easily in the United States. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure that you can get it at all legally. I know that there are some clinics in the United States that are doing stem cell IVs, and they're doing it under the label of basically that it's experimental, but they're not certified to do that. And I'll tell you why. Our FDA does not certify clinics to be able to do stem cell IVs at such high levels. For example, the stem cell IV that Brian and I got was 300 million stem cells, which is absolutely amazing and so good for our health. But you can't get that in the United States. And I have to thank many of you that reached out to Brian and I, sending us clinic names and doctors' names here in the U.S. That you thought do these procedures, but unfortunately they just don't. It's all under an experimental label. And so the one other thing I'd like to tell you about is Dream Body Clinic in Mexico is not just some random clinic that you might have a bad imagination of. Actually, the Dream Body Clinic is one of the nicest clinics I've ever been to. It's very clean. It's very professional. All of their equipment there and their staff are just highly professional, top grade equipment, and their lab is on site where they get the stem cells and harvest them from the umbilical cords and the placentas, and they do that right there. So they're not transporting stem cells frozen across the country from some other place. It happens right there on site. So anyways, I just wanted to clear up a few of those things. I also wanted to tell you, I feel absolutely amazing. I feel really good. Brian and I both do. And we really look forward to the health benefits that will continue to happen over the next couple of months as these stem cells go in and restore and regenerate at a cellular level. And I think it's fantastic. It's something I recommend for everyone. No, I do not think it will make me live longer. I'm a Christian and I believe that God has numbered my days. However, I do believe that I can make my quality of life better for the days that God has numbered and allowed me to live. So I just wanted to also clear that up for you. I guess one last thing I would say is I'm talking about this and I'm making this public because I am continually frustrated with our American medical system. Not only is health insurance completely outrageous, overly priced, and it is an entirely screwed up industry, but also our FDA does not approve many great treatments, and I can't believe that Americans have to go on medical tourism trips to go get great treatments and surgeries that cost a lot less than they can get them in the US. So this is something that I'm very passionate about. I'm willing to talk about it. I'm willing to use my own self and come forward and be honest about things that I'm doing because I think it's a conversation that's worth having. So I hope you guys will check it out, and I thank you for paying such close attention to all of this.